Welcome back to Undercover. We're here with Caleb from the Kings of Leon. Now, you took over the world a couple of years back with your first album, Youth and Young Man. I almost forgot the name of the album. How's that?
The whole world did.
And you come back now with something that, I mean, that first album was so dirty and so gritty and all of that, but you've come back now with something even more full on. How does it feel to actually, well, for one, have a second album out at such a young age?
It's a thrill. It's an honor. There are a lot of great bands out there that don't get the opportunity to do this. There's a lot of terrible bands that do get the opportunity to do this. But I think, we're all family and we're all very competitive, and we want to be the best at whatever we do. We don't think anyone should be better than us at anything. So I know it sounds weird, but I think it's just a family thing. That's how we've always been. So of course we're going to have to, if we talk shit, we're going to have to back it up. So we're always going to have to come with something better. It's a lot of pressure, but I think the pressure is what created Kings of Leon in the first place. Mm-hmm. Everything that we ever did was frowned upon. No one wanted us to be called Kings of Leon. No one wanted us to put our little brother and our cousin in our band, but no one wanted us to do anything. I mean, every artwork of every album, of everything, every lyric that I've ever written, all of that, there's always someone that thinks they're smart and thinks that you shouldn't do it, but then they kiss your ass in the end.
Mm. Who's laughing now? I believe it was you said you wanted this album to be like an open wound.
Yeah.
What were you successful in that?
Yeah.
I don't think the album really hurts that much.
Yeah, it's just I want it to be I want it to be so honest and so pure. And all these bands you have all these artsy bands, all these fucking bands that went to nice schools and have rich parents and all that shit. And so they all kind of, I don't know, they all write songs that way. And I think for us, we never felt like we were as smart as a lot of bands. And so the only thing I could do is be honest, and don't leave anything out. I mean, if you're going to sing about sex, you might as well sing about the nights that you couldn't get it up. It's like, I don't understand how people can think that actually, people actually believe that it's always the highs and never the lows. It's more low than high. It's rarely high. Mm-hmm. Mick Jagger was right when he said, "I can't get no satisfaction," or whoever wrote that song, the Beatles. But yeah, it's true, man. Never satisfied, so you've always got something to talk about.
And one thing that seemed to happen with the Kings of Leon was, rather than just be a band, you also became celebrities and started hanging out in that celebrity circle. How did that happen? I mean, I obviously don't know you personally, but listening to your album, I don't see it happen.
It's amazing how you work your way up the chain if you have sex with Kate Moss. So, just playing. Sorry, Pete. Don't punch me. Yeah. I don't know, man.
Kate might punch you.
Yeah. I've been punched by her. She doesn't pack that much of a punch. I don't know, man. We didn't intend to become celebrities, but I think just the way we looked and our story, celebrities are all pretty much fake and empty. And they, they saw that we have a good time. We're family. We're always together. We're always having a good time, and so everyone wants to latch onto your coattail and come along for the ride. And now it's gotten to the point where we're sick of all that shit. And the people that are celebrities that are our friends are actually just really good people. And it's not about what they do. We don't sit around talking about our achievements all the time. We just play golf.
And no doubt you talk about your achievements in golf, though.
Yeah.
Have you been a hole-in-one?
Hell no. I rarely make a par. I've made one natural birdie.
There you go. There's I think it's a 7th course in the world here in Melbourne.
Really?
Yeah, Royal Melbourne. Ranked number 7 or something.
Tell BMG to hook it up. I don't think they like the way we dress on golf courses.
Really?
They started to like it.
That's
at
when you
home
played
now.
the celebrity thing up.
But no, see, like we wear tight pants. We actually look pretty cool. But because of that, everyone watches. They're like, all right, let's see what they got. And we're like hacking away, all smoking weed. But we got a beer girl at our golf course. She's really hot, too. She knows who we are. So we make her just come around all the time and bring us drinks and service us. I'm just playing. God, that fucking interview, I'm sorry.
Who's sexually assaulting who?
It got me all. I had to name 5 songs that I root to.
Yeah?
I guess that means have sex too. That was really hard to do. Sorry.
Being 3 brothers and a cousin, how do you not kill each other?
Have you noticed they don't put us in the room together?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. We don't. We're over that. I mean, we're older. We've had our fights, and we still do, I guess. Me and Nathan just bought a house in Tennessee, and we had a bunch of people come over for like a housewarming, and so we started playing poker. We play poker all the time, and I cleaned up. I mean, I killed everyone, and so I was drunk and started talking shit. Before you know it, we're in the koi pond, like hit him in the head with a pot. But that's the last fight in a while, and we don't intend to fight. We don't like to fight. Sometimes, it never happens on stage. It's more just verbal abuse from me on stage.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
You're the one with the microphone.
Yeah.
You get away. And what about, I mean, I'm sure you've been asked this question many times before, but I don't know if this is even true what I hear, but you guys didn't hear rock music until you were 15 years old.
That's true. Yeah, I didn't. And even then, when we heard it, I didn't really like it because the music that I'd grown up on was really honest and really pure and really stripped down, and it was people singing songs from the heart, And so when I listened to the radio, it sounded like a f***ing computer. I mean, it was like, no offense, this is the internet. But yeah, it just sounded fake. There was no heart in it. So I had to kind of wean myself onto it. I had to start really old and work myself up. Actually, I started with big band music, and then I worked myself into the oldies, and then all the 70s shit, and then I moved back to the 80s. Just now hitting the 90s, so
Well, pretty soon you'll actually catch up to your own albums.
yeah.
You'll be able to listen to these and go, wow, this is great. Where's it been? I saw you about almost a year ago now supporting U2 in America. That
Where at? Where was it?
The one I was at was at San Diego, the very first show of the tour.
Oh, God. I was angry that night. We thought we were going to get treated bad. They treated us great.
Yeah.
But the first show, it was a big deal, and they had everyone there. So our dressing room was actually in the parking lot. It was a trailer. So I just remember that night, we were like, F*** those guys, those motherfuckers. And we all put on makeup, and I put on lipstick. And we went out there, and anyone that would cheer, I'd be like, fucking trying to piss them off. But it got better. And by the end of it, it was...
Janice,
we were blowing them
I
off
didn't
the
see your whole
stage.
set there.
What?
I didn't see your whole set there.
Oh.
So maybe I missed the really angry part.
Yeah, probably at the very end.
That's all right.
I threw a microphone at Bono.
Did you really?
No. Well, I threw it at somebody. I don't know. I just threw it.
That was
Hopefully
me.
it wasn't Bono. It was you I hit, wasn't it?
Bastard. Now, you apparently wanted to show them a good time. It must have been really hard. A relatively young band on the road with you two have been together for 25 years now, or nearly 30 years.
Yeah.
Who have this ridiculously over-the-top stage, you know, and here's you guys just coming on and...
Yeah, they actually, I don't know, we didn't put pressure on ourselves. We thought, hell yeah, we get to go out there and play for 45 minutes. We get to go rock the hell out of some people that don't know who we are. And yeah, they had a big old stage, and they even told me I could walk around on it. I was like, no, we put all our instruments right in the middle, really tight. We wanted to turn those arenas into a little sweaty club, if not for, 45 minutes. But, I think it was pretty much easy. I don't know, I guess converting them, making them see how to have fun again. Because they had kind of, I'm sure they were jaded and all that stuff, but by the end of the tour, we had them dancing on the dance floor and stuff. With their little legs.
Little Irish legs. How'd you go playing at the big day out the other day? In front of, lots of people. I don't know how many people were there.
Festivals are always fun. It's a different thing. It's a totally different thing from a club gig, because you have to take everything into account. I mean, the weather, the way the wind blows. I mean, the sound. The wind can take your sound and make it just go ooh, and put it over here. Or someone's waiting for their favorite moment and just goes and blows past them.
I hate to tell you, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened to you on Sunday.
Yeah, it did. We heard. And we listened to other bands, and it was like, and we have a good sound guy. Some bands don't, so I know it probably sounded terrible for them. But I mean, we were fresh off the plane. We had just stepped off the plane and walked on stage. We hadn't slept the night before. We hadn't eaten. We were all about to puke the whole time. It was a long walk back to the dressing room. There was some screaming going on. It always sucks when you're screaming and then some kid's like, "Can I have your autograph?" It's like, "Yeah, here you go, pal." You want to be in a band?
It's got to be family to get into this band. Yeah. And for everyone out there watching, I heard you mention before you didn't seem to be much of a computer type person.
No, I couldn't get to the home page. Literally, I've never gotten on a computer. Not once in my life.
Really?
Have I ever gotten on a computer. No.
How do you stay in contact?
Old-fashioned ways. I don't have a cell phone right now. I just got a watch.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't live on the fly. I mean, the boys, they always get on the internet and read what people think about us. It's really amazing how many websites there are, girls devoted to us and all that shit. And we see some crazy stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I just carry a pen and paper and an acoustic guitar and a drink, and that's where it all comes from. And then I stop drinking and try to round it all up and then start drinking again.
Good one.
No need for a computer on that.
Fair enough. Well, Caleb, thank you so much
for
your time.
Yeah, thanks for not sexually assaulting me.